Hello, welcome back to The Chew. A year ago, we had the pleasure to host on our show Andy Ram, one of Israel's biggest tennis players, and the guy behind Pulse Play, a smartwatch for tennis players. The entire project was part of a very interesting venture called sFBI, Small Factory, Big Ideas, or as they describe themselves, a venture-focused startup studio that builds businesses around human-centered innovation. Now they are launching a new app called Bosco, a smart parental control and communication tool that gives parents the insights while giving the child his full privacy. How is it working and why opening a factory for startups? Let's remember Pulse Play's Indiegogo pitch before we get our hands dirty in the factory.
It's 40 love. No, it's 40-15.
How can you say it's 40-15?
40-15.
I won the point.
Listen, it's 40-15, I'm sure.
No.
Hi everybody, I'm Andy Ram, a professional tennis player and the CEO of Pulse Play. This scene happens every day on every court around the world. You know why? Because amateur players don't have somebody keeping the score and rank like I did. In short, they don't have what the pros have. That's why I came up with Pulse Play, a wearable device synced to an app that just with a click of a button keeps the score for you and helps you focus on your game.
Andy, go help them out. I'll take it from here.
So what's this professional playing experience we've created?
Well, a professional playing experience is having Pulse Play keep the score for you, so you don't have to.
40 love.
It's having Pulse Play announce the score for you in one of 50 different voices. My favorite? Elvis.
40 love.
With us in the studio is Enon Landenberg, founder of sFBI. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Merchandise, isn't it?
What are you talking
The
about?
hat, merchandise.
No,
SFBI.
it's part of me. It's
Part of you.
Yeah, it's part of me. It's not merchandise.
Let's talk about the sFBI. What is it?
So, when you start a venture, normally ventures are started by young people that don't have a lot of experience in management. Normally it's people that come from the tech field, people that know how to do something, and then they look for humans that will consume the thing they developed. We are trying to work in an opposite way. We are starting from a problem. We're looking for day-to-day problems that people have, and once we find a problem, we will develop a solution for it and start a venture around it. While we are in sFBI a team of 8 experts, each one in a different field. You need much more than technology to start a venture. So we have marketing and we have design and we have product and we have, of course, we have technology, but we have also business development and everything you need in order to start a successful venture. And this is what we're doing in sFBI.
How many projects do you have right now, for example?
So our capacity is for 5 ventures in parallel. We are working now on 5 ventures, and once one of the ventures will leave the house and will start flying by itself, we will start our 6th venture. We're in parallel working always on 5 ventures.
So how is this different than accelerators then?
We are not relying on entrepreneurs. All the ideas are coming from the house itself, from our team. We are developing everything from A to Z. We are finding a co-founder that will lead the venture itself. So everything is with our team. We're not going to accelerators to look for their help. We are helping ourselves. And it's a totally different concept. Because
it's all in-source.
Exactly.
And you mentioned marketing and technology, but ideas, it's from all departments? You sit on a weekly meeting and say, hey, what's our next project?
Look, ideas, it's the smallest problem in a venture, because we all have amazing ideas. When we take a shower and the water is dripping on us, we have amazing ideas, and we say, okay, why don't we have something like this or like that? And then you use the towel and you forget your ideas. We are constantly collecting the ideas, even in the shower. We have each one of our team has a notepad, a real paper notepad, water resistant, waterproof, that they can write on in the shower. And we collect the ideas, and once a month we sit together, we talk about the problems we found. We check if this problem applies to tens and hundreds of millions of people around the world. If it does, we will develop a conceptual solution for it. Then we will build a go-to-market plan that has in it marketing, advertising, partnerships, pricing, everything you need for that. A factory.
So I think it's a perfect time to talk about Bosco.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So I'm assuming that's one of these ideas that started in the shower, and became a product. Why this one?
It started from real needs. Everything we're doing comes from real needs. I saw on my kids that things happen to them. We are raising our kids today in a different way. It's women go to work, they don't wait for their kids as my mom waited for me at home when I came back home. The whole communication between parents and children is different today. And on the other hand, you have a lot of threats on kids. The kids can be amazing, but there are a lot of threats around them. And I started to read more and investigate more this field, and I found out it's a big problem globally. In Israel, we don't talk about it too much, but in the United States
America,
and in Europe,
they
are
so
talking
what's your
a bit
solution?
problem. So we decided to use the technology to help parents know better what's happening with their kids. So on our app, it's an app that you install on your phone, and it connects to your kid's phone. And actually, when you install it, you start to receive more and more information from your kid's phone around all kind of sections. We're starting with location. We learn where you live. We learn where the kid goes to school. And every time he enters home or leaves home, you get an alert as a parent that he's at home or left home. Every time he enters school or leaves school, you get an alert. You can always check what location he is right now and to know where he is right now. But we're also following the battery, so we know what's the status of the battery of your kid. Every time you need a kid today, his battery is dead because he's playing on the phone, so you know the last known GPS location. And you get an alert when the battery is less than 15%, so you can talk with him. But then the magic really starts. We are following his social media, and we update the parents how many friends unfriended him today in social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything. And this is the first indicator for a cyberbullying attack on your kid. So when more than 3 friends unfriended your kid, you get an alert that something is happening around your kid. We are listening to the tone of voice of your kid when he's speaking on the phone, and we are analyzing the tone of voice using beyond verbal technology. And we are updating you when he's stressed, when he's afraid, terrified, when he's calm.
But how is that protecting also the child's privacy?
So let's say the child privacy is something that is very important for us, but much more than the privacy, it's important for us the child's security.
Okay, so you chose security over that.
No. I'm not.
It's legitimate.
I'm not giving the parents the information he has on the phone. I'm not giving a mirror of his WhatsApp messages. I'm not giving anything. I'm just analyzing the mood and the threats around him. For the kids, what we found out from the testers that we run the test on, they like it very much because they have a feeling that they can tell their parents what's happening with them without cheating on their friends, which is the most terrifying thing for a kid, to be a cheater. So we find that we didn't cross the line of the privacy of the kids, and on the other hand, we're giving the parents the information they really need.
So your daughter's cool with it?
My daughter is ultra cool with it, and also my son. We assume that it's something that can work perfect on kids until the age of 14, 15, part of them maybe 16. But this is actually, as a parent, this is the very important years when they don't know the difference between the good and the bad, and they don't know what's right for them.
Thank you very much, Enon. Very interesting.
Thank you for
went
having
very
me.
quick. Thank you.